Now, if you're like Mon and I and you're looking for something romantic to see at the movies this Valentine's weekend,
it's a
new
weekend now.
rom-com, it's flown by, has just been released just in time for all the lovers out there. Emma is the latest adaptation of the Jane Austen classic, starring Anya Taylor-Joy and Bill Nye.
Now, Weekend Sunrise movie man Jason Jabba Davis joins us again from outside ANZ Stadium, switching hats from our music man. He's now our movie man. Jabs, good morning again. What did you think? What's Emma like?
Good morning, Mon. Good morning, Barrett. So we've been kicked out of ANZ Stadium. Thank God for the buffet breakfast here at the Novotel, just to perk up after being inside there. Sound check happening now. Queen getting on stage. Of course, they'll be here, the whole concert here on 7. If you feel like heading out to the pictures, Emma with a full stop, guys. It's telling us that this is the greatest of all time. No need to make any more adaptations of this film, the classic Jane Austen story. One of the most memorable interpretations was Clueless in 1995. I couldn't get a grip of Jane Austen in high school, so I took Ruby, my 12-year-old daughter, along to help translate the flowery language, but we both got a little bit lost in this one, following the goings-on in the fictional English village of Highbury. Our heroine, Emma Woodhouse, played perfectly here by Anya Taylor-Joy, is described as handsome, clever and rich, and she's taken credit for the marriage of her friend to Mr Weston, and she embarks on some more matchmaking with decidedly mixed results. Let's take a look at Emma.
Miss Woodhouse? You will never guess what has happened. Robert Martin has offered me his hand. Do you advise me?
Oh, no, no, no. The words must be your own. You must be the best judge of your own happiness.
I have now quite determined and really almost made up my mind to refuse Mr. Martin.
One of the true joys of this film, and there are many of the familiar faces popping up throughout the film. We've got Prince Charles from The Crown and Miranda Hart as Boring Miss Bates. Bill Nye is in there. 3.5 stars. It is a splendid comedy if you're looking for something in the Jane Austen kind of vibe. I went to a packed screening with Ruby. Something else out this week. It's about a bomber and a bombing, and unfortunately it's turned out to be a bit of a bomb for Clint Eastwood. It's his second lowest ever opening since a 1980 film that he put out. It tells us the story of Richard Jewell. He's a law-abiding, law-obsessed young man who lives with his mum, played by Kathy Bates, and he's implicated in being the bomber at the 1996 Atlanta Olympics. Let's take a look at Richard Jewell.
The FBI follows his every move and watches my home constantly. And why? My son is innocent. Mr. President, please clear my son's name.
Great performance there from Kathy Bates, nominated for an Oscar for her role there, losing out to Renee Zellweger. 3.5 stars for this one. Real rough start, feels like a TV movie, and then it comes real good. Worth a look. 3.5 stars for Richard Jewell, the latest from Clint Eastwood.
Kathy Bates looks great, despite the fact that you just giggled then, and some fine acting moments there.
Wilco and I were having a bit of pretend cry there at her press conference scene.
Okay.
But yeah, a couple of good movies out at the moment. Birds of Prey, that's my tip. Margot Robbie.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
Good tip.
All right, Jabs, thank you. Enjoy the concert today.
Thanks, guys.